Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I did the whole video basically, and I didn't press record. So I may look a little weird because we were doing a foundation video. I've already put the foundation on. I didn't finish my face, but I put the foundation on. Today we are talking about Dermacol. I'm gonna go back through it again and hopefully I don't miss anything. And yes, I'm going to reapply it for you guys. So Dermacol, I wanted to try this out. It's nothing new. It came out in like 1966, but it's supposed to be the world's fullest coverage foundations. As you see on me, I tried to get my right color. It's a bit darker, but that's okay. I got a sense of how it feels, and well, I guess I'll be able to tell you more about it in this video. So let me tell you what it actually does. So it came in this, and nothing special, and it says it is clinically tested, hypoallergenic, and high coverage. Dermacol makeup cover is one of the first cover-up makeup products released on the world market. Its formula was developed in the film studios in Prague for professional makeup artists and subsequently sold in Hollywood. Its unique creamy consistency, it is definitely creamy, containing 50% pigments, hides uneven skin color and blemishes, smoothens the skin, and gives it a velvety matte appearance. It does that. Dermacol makeup cover provides the skin with intense protection against UV radiation. It has an SPF of 30, you guys, as well as against the harmful effects of the environment. It can be used on the entire face and body for color correction, lightening, or darkening skin tones, or for professional makeup applications such as photography, modeling, and special occasions. Its long-lasting effect is ideal for covering minor flaws or extensive skin defects such as dark circles. My dark circles have been covered very well. Scars, spots, loss of pigment, and blemishes. It improves the appearance of tired, pale skin, giving it a refreshing look and revitalized complexion. You apply it over a base cream. I had moisturizer on, and it can be combined with other makeup products from the Dermacol range. It is also waterproof, so you can swim in this, and people who sweat, you can sweat in it and it'll just stay. So yeah, it reminds me a bit of Dermablend, which I've worn before, and it's thick. But that's the point of it. It's supposed to have staying power. Now, I'm going to talk about something that's a little bit more interesting because it took me aback. So on their website, while I was trying to find my shade, they had a type of shade, tone, color of the shade, and type of the skin. I'm like, oh, great. I have a yellow undertone. So their shades go from 207 to 224. I got 223. I guess I should have got 222. But 207 is the shade. I'm going to put it up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at. The tone is neutral. The color of the shade is beige. And the type of skin is for very light skin. Oh, okay, so type of skin, you mean like light, medium, tan, dark, what have you. Okay, but as I went down, it said, okay, 210. Shade, tone is neutral, color of the shade, beige, type of the skin, for normal skin. I had to pause because I'm like, okay, are we going now to if you have combination skin, oily skin, or what people call when you don't have dry skin, combination skin, oily skin, you have normal skin. I said, okay, well, let me keep going down. So we go down to the next one. It says 211, warm, pink, for normal skin. So are the very light not normal skin, or the darker not normal skin? I don't know. And then this is when everything just went, oh my gosh, okay, you guys really are talking about complexions, and you're saying that the normal complexion is this beigey, pinkish type of normal, what you call normal skin, because you go down to 218, warm, beige yellow for light skin, and in parentheses it says Asian types. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, maybe I'm just taking this completely out of context, which I really don't do that when it comes to race and color. I'm more giving people benefit of the doubt. So I asked my husband, I'm like, is this acceptable? And he's like, that's completely unacceptable. And that's not okay to say, write, or even think. Like, why are all Asian people the same color? No. So yes, that was a little disturbing and it perturbed me a little bit. And I thought I would talk about it because, yeah, I don't know what this company stands for, what have you. I'm just testing out foundation, but they kind of put it in your face when they put that on their website. So, but I did apply this, but you can see how thick it is. Look, I pushed it up. Yeah, and it just sits there. And you know, it comes with 30 grams. And this isn't a small tube for the amount that you get because you're not using a whole lot. Guys, this applied so creamy. When I say creamy, like it did not dry down. It still has not dried down. I can still move this. Yeah, I can still move this around, guys. And that's the crazy thing. I'm going to add some more just so you can kind of see what it is, but it kind of looks like, what would I call it? Just it's thick. It's thick, guys. It's definitely thick, but it's so creamy. Like, it's super creamy. I probably didn't even need to put this much on. Yeah, it's super creamy, and it covered up, you guys know my dark circles. It covered up my dark circles, but this is just the wrong color for me, which is fine, you know, but I know what it can do. This could be a concealer for me because this is so high coverage, like crazy insane. Yeah, it's creamy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it and put the rest of my makeup on and then come back and give you what my final thoughts are on this product. All right, guys, I'm back. My hair is still a little bit wet, so it's not as fluffy as it could be. But my final thoughts on this right now, or my first impression, is it is thick. And I would probably wear this I probably would have worn it on my wedding day or something like that because I got married outside, and if you're a huge sweater, then this would not move probably. That's what they claim. I haven't done any test on that as yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wear it all day. And you know, if anything changes drastically, I'm going to get back on here and say something to you. But if anything changed minor or what have you, I'll put an update in the description. You can always find an update if there has been any change. So is it something I would wear every day? Probably not, because of the fact that it is thick. It is thick, and you feel your, pores taking in everything. It didn't cover my pores or anything of that nature. So, and it didn't claim to do that, but it is matte. I set it, and we'll see how it wears, throughout the day. But it did cover I didn't have to put any concealer on, guys. No concealer. So I may use this as an under eye concealer actually, and maybe to spot blemishes instead of using my other concealers, because it's that good, and a little, like literally a little, goes a long way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this first impression of Dermacol, and hope it gave you some perspective if something you want to get or not. I would kind of liken it to Dermablend a bit, and so I would wear Dermablend when I needed full face protection, you know. So yeah, that's what I would liken it to, except Dermablend didn't go on this creamy. Like this was moving until I set it with powder. Yeah, until I set it with powder, and it still can come off on my hand. So I'm gonna have to set this with some setting spray as well, but it could wear off throughout the day, and I'll let you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression, and have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Yeah, I am definitely wearing makeup. It looks like it. All right, guys, I had to get back on because I left the house, went out in the windiness and the sun. It's really beautiful here in Seattle today. And it's only been 2 hours. Had some food, and my makeup started to shift. Like it's already separating. But this is the thing, guys. This is the crazy thing, is what I did was I did this. So it hasn't actually set. Oh, okay, it was really bad, so I just moved it around a bit. It's still moving. It could be because maybe I didn't set it with enough powder, or I need to use their powder. But yes, it is caking in here or setting in my lines, but I can smooth it out if I so choose to. Same thing with underneath my eyes. So in order for me to even use this as a concealer, you see, it's setting in underneath my eyes, but I'm able just to rub it out. I need to figure out how to not have it crease, or maybe I put too much on. So as I always say, it can be my user error. And yeah, so it's already separating around here. I personally would recommend more Dermablend, because Dermablend actually sets. Like, it just sits on your face. And I never had any problems with Dermablend. I would go swimming in that sometimes, and I would be just fine. So that's probably would be my go-to, would be Dermablend if you're looking for something like this. And maybe you still try this too. This may not do on me what it's doing on me. But I wanted to get back on here and tell you guys, and I forgot to mention one thing in the video, is that I actually ordered this from the Dermacol website in January 13th or 14th. And I had to reorder it. I actually ordered it off of Amazon, and it came from the Dermacol manufacturer, but I never received the package. So I don't know if it's lost in the mail, but I got the email that they received it, my order, and all that stuff. So try and order it from the Dermacol website. And if you don't get it in a couple of weeks or so, then, I'll put where I ordered it from Amazon down below. And so, yeah. But the 223, I actually do think if I mix it with the 222, it'll be my right color. And one thing again, Dermablend has a lot more colors. So 224 is as deep as Dermacol goes, which isn't very deep, but Dermablend has more colors, definitely. So yeah, you guys make the decision on, if you want to try it out or not. But it didn't work that well for me. I'm going to try it again, just because I want to see if I can use it as a concealer, because I didn't have to put any concealer on. This stuff is, but if it doesn't stick, if it doesn't stay, if it has no staying power, then what's the point? So yeah, so hopefully that helped. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.